When you think of the world's first football club, you may think Real Madrid, Manchester United, Chelsea, Barcelona. But actually this title goes to a team that you've probably never heard of before, Sheffield FC. Sheffield is a non-league team that play in the Northern Premier League East Division, which is the 9th tier of English football, meaning they would need to get promoted 9 times on the bounce to reach the Premier League. The club was formed all the way back in 1857, 167 years ago, by 2 cricketers, Nathaniel Creswick and William Prest, as a way to keep their cricket team fit in the winter, which is something that comes up a lot when looking at football club formations. By 1858, they had decided on some laws known as the Sheffield Rules. They included some of the basics that we know in football today, such as corners, headers and throw-ins, along with some more stranger rules, such as the changing of ends at half-time only taking place if no goals had already been scored in the game. These laws were all used in the world's first football tournament in 1867. In 1860, the club took part in the first inter-club game with neighbours Hallam FC, who actually play right now at the world's oldest football ground, and 5 years later they played their first out-of-town game against Nottinghamshire, winning 1-0. By 1878, Sheffield were playing at Bramall Lane, which of course is now home to professional side Sheffield United, and in this year the first ever football match under floodlights was played, with around 20,000 people attending. Almost a century later, football of course had grown into the worldwide sport that we know and love today, and Sheffield FC had made their first appearance at Wembley Stadium, playing Billericay Town in the FA Vase. Now something really special happened in 2004 as Sheffield were honoured alongside Real Madrid by FIFA for the club's contributions to the game. The teams were given a Centennial Order of Merit, and just a few years after this, Sheffield continued to mix with football royalty as they celebrated their 150th anniversary with a dinner attended by the likes of Pelé and Sir Bobby Charlton. This dinner was then followed by games between Sheffield and Inter Milan and Ajax. Right now, Sheffield play their home games at the Coach and Horses pub, also known as the Home of Football Stadium, which is a small ground just outside of Sheffield in an area known as Dronfield. However, the club do plan to move to a new stadium by the start of the season after next, 25-26. It will include things like a museum dedicated to the history of Sheffield FC and the wider game of football, and the ground will have a much larger capacity because it's going to be shared with the Sheffield Eagles Rugby Club. I think the story of Sheffield FC is yet another reminder that we have to continue to treasure non-league, because without clubs like Sheffield, we probably would have never got football to the size of a sport it is today. I wouldn't be here sitting in a Spain shirt, I wouldn't be here making a video, you wouldn't be here watching this video either. So it's clubs like Sheffield and the rest of those teams in non-league that we have to be thankful for, and it's yet another reminder, like I say, of why we have to keep on going to these non-league teams. Thank you for watching, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!